Hi everyone, welcome to Lisa the Yoga Flow. I'm Lisa. Thank you for watching my video, and I'm going to take you through a practice where we're going to focus on easing lower back pain. Now, lower back pain, there can be a lot of causes to that. It can be chronic lower back pain that you experience all the time. Then you need to be extra careful when it comes to any yoga practice or any other exercise. So just remember that this video is for almost everyone. So I'm going to provide you with different variations when it comes to different postures. So just choose the one that's going to work for you today. And remember, when you're on your yoga mat, always honor the body that you have today, not what you know yesterday, last week or last month. So make sure that your yoga work for you. Okay? And for some that it might just be you've been doing some heavy lifting or you strain some muscles or something like that. So you just want to do some stretching to ease the tightness and tension, then this is good for you. This class is going to be quite slow, nurturing, and quite nice because we're going to be laying on our back and seated a lot. So when you're ready, come and join me. We're going to come lay down on our back, and if you have a yoga strap, you grab one, and if you don't, it doesn't matter. You might not even need it, okay? You can even use a towel or a belt if you need it. Let's come down. Lay on the back. Take a full body stretch, stretching the arms and the legs long. Reaching the toes, the fingertips towards different directions. And then bend the knees, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Press the thighs towards the chest and just gently rock side to side. When you press the thighs towards the belly a little bit more, you're starting to release the tension that we hold in the hip flexors. You can even just do some rocking, big or small rocks. And then from here, place the feet down. Allow your hands to be by your side. Feet about hip width distance and knees are the same width distance. Now don't worry about anywhere else, but I want you to bring your awareness to your hip area. So if you can find your hip bone, and when you're laying here, you might find that there's a neutral arch in your lower back, between your lower back and the ground. So bring your hands to your hip bones and imagine you just want to tilt the pelvis forward and then back. So basically you want to minimize the gap between your lower back and the mat, and then you rock back. So we're just tilting. This is called the pelvic tilt. So you just bring the lower back towards the mat and then away, just very gentle. Imagine you're giving your lower back a nice massage on the mat. So just rocking forward and back, very gentle, small movement. Remember, we're taking our time to ease into our practice. It is not about how much you do, but how you do it. And if by increasing the arch or increasing the range of motion starting to cause any pain, please remember, adjust to your own degree that's going to suit your body. And just do a couple more. And from here, we're going to come back and we're going to increase the range of motion now. Alright, so your feet are parallel, hip width distance, knees are the same width distance. If you have a block, feel free to place a block in between your thighs, and that will bring stability to your knees and strengthening the inner muscles. If not, that's also okay. Arms by the side, walking the fingertips towards the direction of your feet. Press the feet down firmly and really imagine, well, that energy of where your belly button is, gently draw it inwards and lift it upwards. We're activating our center. Ready, we're starting to move now. Press the feet firmly. On the inhale, starting to lift the hips off the mat. One vertebra at a time. Try not to lift too high, maybe half a bridge. On the exhale, starting to lowering down. One vertebra at a time, imprinting back to the yoga mat. Continue to breathe and move. Inhale, lifting your hips off And make sure that knees are not going out or coming in. They're straight away from you. So same direction as the toes. Exhale, lowering down. And just notice the movement of the spine when you lift and move. When you lift off, one vertebra at a time, lower back, and then slowly mid back, lifting off, squeezing the inner thighs. On the exhale, see if you can have the top part of the spine slowly lowering down instead of the hip touching or the lower back touching the mat first. Yeah, to do a few more, really stay concentrated. Focus on the movement. How does this make you feel? Does it feel nice or is it causing you any pain? And remember to always listen to your body. Remember, it is your yoga. I'm just here to guide you. So take ownership of your practice. And then again, when we come up this time, we're going to hold it at the top. Keep your body nice and flat, yeah? So instead of arching really high, causing any tension, you just want to keep your body nice and flat. Press into the feet a little bit more, squeezing your thighs, lifting through your pelvis, squeezing your pelvic floor. Your shoulders starting to bear more weight. Try to keep the chin in. So you're pressing down, you're lifting up at the same time. And don't forget to breathe. One more inhale, exhale, slowly lowering down. So one vertebra at a time. So my mid back slowly touching down. And then lower back, grounding down. Nice. You might want to give the legs a bit of a stretch. So give the legs a bit of a stretch and a bit of a shake if that feels nice for you. And then bend your knees again. Bring the right knee towards the chest. Interlace your hands over the right knee. The left leg can be bent or keep the legs straight, whatever works for you. Tucking the chin in. On the inhale, draw the knee away. So you're feeling a bit of a pulling of your arms away. Create space between your thighs and your chest. On the exhale, you're going to bring your knee towards nose, nose towards knee. So you curl yourself up. You might touch the knee, you might not. Inhale, lowering down, find space. Exhale, curl yourself up, lift up. Using your arms for support, lifting your shoulder, the back of the head off the ground, and also engaging your abdominals as well. So that sensation of lifting, drawing in and up through the pelvis, always activated, yeah? Inhale, find length. Exhale, release, pressing the thigh towards the belly more, deepen the stretch in the hip flexor. Use your breath to guide you, and not the other way around. One more time. Hold it at the top. Press the thigh into the belly a little bit more. Can you lift your head and your shoulder off a little bit more? Really curl up a tiny bit more and breathe. And inhale, open and rest. From here, if your left leg is straight, bend the left knee. And from here, straighten the right leg as well. Point the toes up and down a couple of times, so interlace your hands behind the right thigh. Relax your shoulders down. Make sure that your shoulders stay in contact with the mat and your chin is tucked in. If you notice your chin is lifting up, you can place a towel or something behind your head for some support. Now from here, point the toes down and press the heel away in towards the ceiling as much as you can. You can bend the knee as much as you like. So you're starting to open up the back of the leg. So when it comes to tight lower back, there can be a lot of reasons, and everything is kind of interconnected. It can cause by tight hips. So we're just doing some movements to release any tightness in the legs and the hips as well. You know, from here, take another full breath in and out and relax your foot now. Your right leg still staying nice and high. From here, opposite hand, which is the left hand, go to the outside of the right leg somewhere, so either the thigh or the shin or the ankle, or if you can, grab the outer edge of your foot wherever you can touch, so the opposite arm and leg, okay? From here, the hand is not doing anything. Give me a little bit of a wave if you're watching live. So it's your right hand. I want you to keep your right hand hooked onto your right hip. So make sure that your right hip stay on the mat. It's not about how far you bring your leg, okay? I want your lower back, your hip to stay on the ground. Shoulder relax. You don't even need to grab the foot. So keep the leg nice and high. Before you even move, point the toes down and press the heel away, starting to feel that releasing and opening through the back of the leg. Take a deep inhale, leg nice and high. Exhale, bring the right leg across to the left side of the room or the body. Whoa, you don't need to go too far. Instantly, you might be feeling through the right side, the outer hip, your abductor, or maybe hamstring, or perhaps you're feeling somewhere else completely different. You don't need to go too far to notice any sensation around this area. So if you want to deepen your stretch, you simply just flex your foot a little bit more. That means press the heel away. Deep breath. This is one of my favorite poses, despite it feels so uncomfortable. So continue to keep the right hip down. Can you try and relax a little bit? I know it can be probably quite challenging to relax right now, but don't forget to breathe, okay? Deep breath in and out. One more full breath. And from here, inhale, slowly release the hand, bring the leg back to the center. Bend the right knee, bring the right ankle to the meaty part. Make sure that the bony part, the ankle, is not digging into the flesh, so it's comfortable. So it's almost like a figure four, or I call it a sleeping pigeon. Flex the right foot to bring stability to the right knee. You might just want to stay here, arms by the side. I forgot to show you the option of the strap. Before, I'll show you on the other side. If your hands feel like you couldn't grab, then you can use a towel or a strap maybe for the other side. Now stay here for the whole time. You're going to stay here for a little while. Or if you feel like there's more room, you want to go deeper now, lift the left foot, interlace both hands underneath the left thigh, draw the left thigh, left knee towards the chest, and you can bend your right elbow slightly, press into the right thigh to help you open. And breathe. So we're going to stay here. You're not just complete in stillness, you're consciously breathing and engaging your breath with movement, though the movement is really subtle. You're pressing the thigh in towards the chest, you press the foot or the ankle in towards the thigh. Keep your neck nice and long. Now if this is too much for you, you can always go back to the previous step. When it comes to yoga postures, we always build our intensity from the lowest to the highest. So you choose what works for you, okay? Deep breath. Allow to wash away any tightness and tension that you're feeling in your body right now. Now for some of you, you might need to take a step back. For some of you, you might have more room to go a little deeper. If you do, insert the hands underneath the thighs, bring your hands over the shin, so the left shin, or maybe not. Your shoulders lift off, you're starting to clench your teeth, you're starting to swear internally, then you know what to do, right? Take a step back and listen to your body. What's your body trying to tell you? Don't ignore those messages. Allow the inhale to fill up every space in your body. Allow each exhale to wash away anything that no longer serves you. Let them leave. One more full breath. And we're going to come out now. So if your hands interlace, release them. Release the left foot back down to the ground. Open your arms out to the side, higher than your hips. From here, cross your legs completely. So still your right leg over the top. So there's no gap between your thighs. Okay? From here, slowly on the inhale, lower both knees down towards the left side. Go as fast as it goes on my feet, on my foot starting to touch the ground. And you might notice the right shoulder lift off the mat. See if you can turn your chest towards the ceiling a little bit more by lifting the left shoulder and turn the chest so that the back shoulder comes in contact with the mat. Lift your head and look towards your back. So look towards the right side. So we're coming into a spinal twist. If this is too intense for you, place something underneath here for support. So underneath your knees. Yeah, if this is still too much, uncross the legs and just allow the knees to stack. Choose your own variation. So once you're in there, allow yourself to make any adjustments that you need and then get comfortable. Allow the knees to be heavy. Relax your shoulders, relaxing your shoulders down so that you can maintain the shape. Don't worry about how you look right now, but notice how you feel. What can you do to make yourself feel more comfortable, even if you don't look, say, so perfect on the outside with the pose? Can you breathe a little deeper into the belly? Use your breath to help you massage your internal organ. So it's a twist. Twisting postures helps us release tightness, tension in our back, our spine. Brings more flexibility and rotation ability. At the same time, also helps us improve our digestive system because we're giving it a nice massage here. So breathe a little deeper. Take 3 more deep breaths. And we're going to come out on the next inhale, starting to lift your knees. Slowly come back to the center, slowly and mindfully. Uncross the legs. Bring the knees towards your chest. Hug both knees in, press the thigh in towards the belly and starting to gently rock side to side. And releasing around your back. How are you feeling? Hopefully you're feeling nice. Release the legs, straighten the legs, arms by the side. Close your eyes for a moment and allow yourself to be comfortable. Take a moment to observe how you're feeling between the left and the right side. And I've done a series of postures on the right side. Perhaps you're noticing some changes, maybe quite subtle, maybe very noticeable. Just allow yourself to observe as a witnesser, not here to judge or criticize. So not just on a physical level, but throughout your yoga practice, observing thoughts in your mind. Allow them to pass through so that you don't get entangled in your thoughts, you don't get attached to your thoughts, so that you can be here. Take another full breath. Starting to bend your knees again. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bending your knees. From here is the left leg. So interlace left knee towards the chest. You can extend the right leg or bend, it's up to you. Relax your shoulders. Again, move with your breath. Inhale, press the knee away, create space between your chest and your thigh. Exhale, curl yourself up, knee to nose, nose to knee. So pressing the knee in towards the chest and lift yourself up, lift your back and your head. Continue to breathe and move in the rhythm of your own breath. When it comes to yoga, you do not need to synchronize your movement with anyone else. Because your breath and everyone else is different. You're different, you're unique. Your body, my body is all very different. So that's why you take what you need. Take what serves you. With the next inhale, we're going to stay at the top. Exhale, sorry. So on the exhale, we're going to stay at the top. Curl yourself up a little bit more. Take another breath up here. Lift a little higher if you can. And inhale, open up. Release. From here, bend the right knee. Extend the left leg, interlace your hand behind the left thigh. Starting to point the toes up and down. Finding space at the back of the leg. Your hamstring. Toes up and down. Finding some space or mobility in the ankles and your feet. Your foot. Relax the shoulders down. Now with the next exhale, continue to point the toes down, press the heel away and stay in stillness for a few moments and breathe. When it comes to yoga, your breath is the most important thing. And in fact, it's not just your yoga. It's like, if there's no breath, there is no life, right? So with yoga, it's not about how flexible you are. You don't need to be flexible to do yoga. As long as you can breathe, you can do yoga. Alright, from here, if you do have a strap, I'm going to show you. Or if you have a towel or anything that you can really grab and hold on to. You can just hook it to the arch of your foot or not. Yeah, if you did it on the other side without it, that's fine. I'm just showing you with the option of whatever you have here. Opposite arm and leg, okay? Not same arm, same leg, don't get confused. So if you have a strap, make sure the arm's straight, you reach up. You support pointing the toes down to really open up the back chain of the leg. The hand that's not doing anything, give me a little bit of a wave, hi. And then come and hook onto the hip crease, which is the left side this time. Keep the leg nice and high. You can bend your knee as much as you need. Relax your shoulder, especially the right shoulder. Take a deep breath here. On the exhale, bring the left leg across to the right side of the body. I don't know about you, I can already feel something quite intense here, so I'm going to stop right here. Okay, it's not about how far you move the leg. See, the lower back and the hip stays on the mat, so you're not rolling off and this comes off, okay? Don't forget to breathe. This can be really uncomfortable. I don't know about you, this is probably one of my least favorite poses. But sometimes you got to do what you don't like to get to where you want, right? Stay here and breathe. If you don't have a strap, that's also okay. Hold on to the outer edge of the ankle. It's just make it a little easier on the outer edge of the foot. The only thing that will help you when you're really in a very challenging pose, that's where you need to breathe deeper. Use your breath to help you soften. Where does it feel the tightest right now? Can you bring all your awareness there? Give it all the love, all the attention that you have. Give it time and space. A couple more deep breaths. How do you feel on this side? This is my tightest side, so that's why I'm not going too far, and I'm bending my knee a fair bit as well. Remember to honor your body, and that's the real self-love then. Release, coming back. Bend your left knee. Cross the ankle over the meaty part of the right thigh, sleeping pigeon. You might just stay here the whole time. And remember, side to side can be really different. Maybe you were able to lift your foot off the mat on the other side, not this side, and that's okay. Especially if you carry injury on the one side, just be extra mindful. Now my right side only, well, this is my right side, only have the flexibility on my left. Injury. And it can be really frustrating sometimes, but I need to constantly remind myself that's just how my body works today, and I need to make sure that I give it a lot of time. And if this is your tightest side, stay here longer. Yeah. So are you happy here, or do you have space to go a little deeper? If you do, lift the right foot, interlace your hands under. Allow your shoulders relax. And again, breath is everything. The life force energy. The connection to the self. Allow your breath to be your guide. So don't force the guide. Don't ignore the guide. Are you happy to stay, or are you eager to move? Do you want to move out of it, or do you want to go deeper? And if you want to come out, what is the reason behind it? Because it's so uncomfortable, you can't bear it, you just want to escape. Or is that the voice to tell you, hey, this is too much for the body now, time to practice self-love and back off. So take a moment to notice your decision making. Is it from fear, or is it from love? So take a moment to ask yourself the question. If you want more, again, choose love over fear. Interlace your hands over if you want to. Fear or the ego says, come on, you can do better. Go a little deeper. Push through the edge. Love says, no, this is enough. I'm taking the time to listen to my body and nurture my body and give it exactly what it needs, even if it says that I'm just taking a step back and I'm not trying the most challenging or the most advanced option of this pose. And perhaps taking a step back is exactly what you need today. And being able to honor that is real strength. So good on you. Take 2 more deep breaths. Nice and deep. To come out, slowly release the hand, release your legs, open your arms out higher than your hips, your legs stay where they are, but cross your legs completely. Remember, there's no gaps between your thighs. Inhale, slowly lower both knees down towards the right side. Allow the feet to lift off. Allow yourself to be comfortable first. And then if you want to deepen your twist, lift the right shoulder, turn your chest towards the ceiling more so that your back shoulder, which is the left shoulder, come in contact with the mat more. Lift your head and turn your head towards the left side. Either close your eyes or soften your gaze. And just allow yourself to be comfortable. Relax your hips, glutes. So just do a little body scan, making sure that you're not clenching the muscles on your thighs or your glutes so that you can hold the posture. What can you do to relax down more? Where else can you soften? Is it your shoulders, your face, or your breath? Deep breath in and out. See if you can feel the skin stretching a little bit more around your tummy. Take 3 more deep breaths. Allow each breath to take you a little deeper. Allow yourself to surrender into this moment. One last breath. And then slowly coming back. Move really slowly. Take as much time as you need. Legs coming back. Uncross the legs. Come back to neutral. If you need to shake your legs out, do that. Hug your knees in. Give yourself a nice big hug. Gently just rocking side to side. How are you feeling, my friends? Now we've done both sides. From here, we're going to go into lower back and the hips again. Release your hands, but turn your feet towards the sky as if you were standing on the ceiling. Allow the legs to separate, allow the knees open really wide. From here, bring your hands to the outer edge, actually. Lift down a little bit more. Your hands can hug the back of the thighs, draw the knees down to help you open your hips. The hands can come and grab on the ankles or the outer edge of your feet. So my elbow is actually inside of my knees, okay, not outside. Draw the knees down, turn the feet towards the ceiling as if you're standing on the ceiling. Keep the lower back on the ground. Give your lower back a gentle massage and have a bit of fun. Happy baby pose. So gently rock side to side. This helps us opens and stretches our hips. Releasing the lower back, so keep the lower back down. Relax your shoulders and also practicing your balance. You might have your thigh, your knee touching the ground when you rock. And see if you can get yourself back up. If you can't, that's okay. Rock a little bit bigger and have a little bit of a giggle if you find it really funny. It can be, right? Whenever I'm in a class, everyone started giggling. That's why it's called happy baby pose. It makes you feel good. It gives you the happy hips. All right, couple more. And from here, bring the feet and knees towards each other. And we're going to come to seated. You can turn to the side, get yourself up, or you can bring your hands behind the knees. And you can start doing little rocking motions. Rocking forward and back. Do a few times. If it feels nice, rock yourself up 3 to 5 times. If not, just get yourself to sit. it. Oh, we spent a whole class laying on our back. I hope you enjoy that. What a nice way for a Sunday morning, or any morning, any evening, any time, right? Bring the soles of the feet together. Bring the hands to grab up your feet, sitting really nice and tall. Let the knees open out. Again, another favorite posture of mine, Baddha Kondasana, or we call it butterfly. So starting to move the knees up and down. Bring some blood flows and warmth into the hip joints. So think of your butterfly's wings. Flap your wings. Make it as big as small as you like. As you get warmer, make the movement a bit bigger. And from here, my students, take a deep inhale. Exhale, just allow your heart to melt forward. Wherever you like to place your hands, I like to just place the palms face up. Let the head hang, allow the back to round. Give the head a bit of a shake, side to side, forward and back. Deep breath in and out. Allow the head to be really heavy. Find space at the back of the neck. One more full breath. Inhale, lift your head up slowly. Use your hand to support you and sitting upright. Sit with the legs crossed, sitting on a nice long spine. So there you go, my friends. It's a short practice with very slow and only few postures. Again, it's not about how much you do, but how you do it. I hope that helped you release any tightness or tension or even lower back pain any day. If you feel like even just tightness around the back area, this is a short and sweet practice for you. Nice and relaxing, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And this morning I had time, so I thought I would do a live class. So when I can, I would love to do live. If not, I'll upload a video. So surprise! And so keep an eye out. Still the same time at 9 a.m. Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday while I can. Okay. Send me any requests, comments, and don't forget to subscribe and follow me on YouTube. Have a wonderful day wherever you are, and take care. I honor each one of you, and namaste. See you next time.